About 1 year ago, I was involved in an online job scam. And it was a learning experience for me, but I realized that it could have been considerably worse. Sadly, it is considerably worse for some people, and I believe we should look into that, into the bigger problem of job scams, which are job scam abductions. A job scam abduction is a type of cross border crime operation wherein victims are lured in by overseas job advertisements online. However, once the job seekers arrive at the meeting point, they'll be forcibly taken away. These operations are run mostly by crime syndicates, especially rampant in Southeast Asia, with countless victims undergoing extremely traumatic experiences. For the real victims, even lives were lost. I believe one cause for this issue is gullibility. I think a lot of us who grew up in Asian cultures, where much focus is put into manners and social cohesion, are very quick to trust others. This can be reflected in the sheer magnitude of job scam victims. Case in point, my experience. When my application was accepted, they added me to a group chat with other supposed workers who shared their success stories, which convinced me to go through with the jobs. Another cause that is arguably the most noteworthy is exploitation for forced criminality. Simply put, the enterprises that run these abduction operations coerce the victims into performing online scams for them. A recent UN report estimated there to be at least 200,000 forced scammers across merely 2 countries in Southeast Asia. This is in line with what the investigator of my case mentioned, that whoever it was that scammed me is likely as much a victim as I am, perhaps even more so. I want to look at an interesting theory that is used in criminology, which is the rational choice theory. To summarize, the principle of this theory is crime committed through rational thought rather than by impulse. It argues that one would internally discuss 4 fundamental questions before committing a crime. As I mentioned, job scam operations are run by syndicates, which implies that there is a certain structure to it. Obviously, if something has structure, then it must therefore be born out of rationale. They commit abductions, targeting job seekers as often as possible. Admittedly, I put minimal effort into background checks. I wish there was a way for me to easily determine the job's legitimacy, but now with the advent of ChatGPT, the door is open wide for countless digital developments. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations should take this development as an inspiration to establish a department that creates and maintains an AI-based online digital service to determine the legitimacy of a job advertisement. The UI of this service will be similar to ChatGPT, wherein there will be an AI chatbot that the user will send a link of the advertisement to. The AI will then determine whether the job is safe to continue with. I believe this can fix the issue of gullibility, as the verification results will be clear to the users. To conclude, job scam abductions are organized criminal operations, traumatizing countless innocent people. The 2 major causes for it are gullibility of victims and exploitation by gangs. It can be related to rational choice theory due to its structural nature, which implies thoughtfulness. Alas, the solution was proposed to have ASEAN provide a digital job verification service based on AI advancements. With proper execution, this service could spare countless job seekers from abduction.